What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here in Brazil, aka Brazil official. People always ask me, "Is it true about Brazil, about this and about that?" So I nicknamed Brazil official. What's going on with you guys today? We're gonna talk about being a foreigner in Brazil and how they treat you, especially how they treat you being of African descent. How are you treated here in Brazil? You're gonna be shocked on what I tell you about this situation. Hold on one second. I'm just checking something right here just to make sure. Okay, the video is being monetized. Okay. So I'm just waiting for you guys to come on the live and we will talk. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Don. Got one person on the live. What's going on? Casino 777X0. What's up, Casino? What's going on with you, man? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here in Brazil, aka Brazil official. Out here in Brazil official, because everything's official about this place. Got somebody calling me from El Salvador. How's everything going with you? Turned on the live. You're on the live. You're actually on the live right now. Well, I'll talk to you later. You always sounding like you're tired. Like Jay-Z said, man, stay still sleeping. Let me do the live and we'll talk later. Or you can come on the live and comment and say something. I'm talking to D from El Salvador, guys. Yeah, we're waiting for a couple more people to get on the live. We got a lot to say. We got a lot to say about Brazil this morning. Out here in Brazil. Casino, what's going on with you, man? How's your morning going? Afternoon, night, wherever you at in the world? We got 2 likes. We got 4 people watching. Let's wait for some more people to come on the live. You know my lives, I don't plan them. I just do them out of nowhere. So it's like you got to catch me when you can, like the gingerbread man. When I woke up feeling good, all is well. I'm just, putting out the videos for you guys. YouTube is a job. People don't think it's a job, man. I still laugh about that. A lot of people don't think YouTube is a job, man. If you're a full-time YouTuber, it's a job. You got to edit videos. You got to go find content. You got to go out and about. You got to do different things. We got Dolly from El Salvador in the building, a.k.a. D. She said, good morning, PD. What's going on with you? Casino 777X0. I rock with you with your content, Philly. I hit the like button already. Thank you, Dolly. Make sure you hit the like button, a.k.a. D. I'm just trying to wait for a couple more people to get on live, then we can talk, because I'm going to have to be talking over and over and over, which I don't mind. I don't know. Mr. Truth said, peace, Philly. What's going on, Mr. Truth? What's going on with you, man? You're rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. We're going to talk about how they treat Black Americans in Brazil. Casino 777 said, where do you get your music from for YouTube videos? I get them from YouTube. He said, where do you get your music from for your videos? YouTube. The music is all from YouTube. Any beat that I play or anything, you can actually play it. I think one of my cousins one time gave me a beat, and then I got a beat from my boy. His name is Lex. He's in El Salvador. I didn't use it yet because I got to upload it to the phone. I mean, not to the phone, but to the laptop. But all my beats are from YouTube. All my beats from YouTube. I'm going to wait to get a couple more people on the live, and then we're going to start talking about how they treat Black people in Brazil. I know people really want to know this topic. It's a very interesting topic, and it needs to be addressed, and it needs to be talked about. So your boy Philly Dom is going to talk about it so you guys can know what's going on. Shout out to the Brazilian soccer team. They took an L, but they still in my heart. They're still doing their thing. Also, shout out to the subscriber. I can't remember the name at this moment. I'm being honest and transparent as possible. But they left me a message and they said, Philly Dom, I know Brazil soccer team lost, but you from Philly and your Eagles are destroying it this season. So you got a lot to be happy about. And he was 100% right about it. And what made it so monumental and so real to me was he's a Cowboy fan. If anybody knows about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cowboys, they have a big, big, big rivalry. And for him to say that, man, it meant a lot. So shout out to you, man, for saying that to me. That made my morning when I read that comment. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Okay, guys, let's talk, man. What do Brazilians? How do Brazilians treat blacks, Black Americans, or blacks outside of the country that come here? How do they treat them? Well, I can't speak for like the African blacks there from Africa. I can't speak for Africans from other other countries that come to Brazil, but I can speak for the African Americans. And it's a two-inch sword with this. If they don't if they don't know that you're from the states, they treat you one way, and once they find out that you're from the states, they treat you another way. And also, a lot of jobs and a lot of different things there. A lot of jobs black people do here. Like I would say, the lower level jobs. Not all of them. Obviously, you have blacks that are doing well here as well, or doing all right, or surviving, or doing the best they can. But if they don't know that you're Black American, they will treat you like they treat the blacks here, and they don't. I won't say they treat them bad, but they see them as the help. They see them as the work. I mean, I even been in bars, and I was walking to go get a drink, and some white lady stopped me, and they was like, "Can you get us a drink?" And I'm like, "Yo, no follow Portuguese. I don't speak um, Portuguese." And but I understood what they were saying. They wanted me to get them a drink, and I told them I'm not a bartender here. I don't work here. So they assume that you being black, you're the help, you're the workers. But once they find out that you're from America, I guess you call it American privilege. I don't even call it black privilege, American privilege or United States privilege. They treat you a different type of way. Shout out to my boy Just in Case Research Philly. You up too early, bro, man. I be doing my thing, man. I be doing my thing, man. Just case. YouTube's a full-time job. It's 24/7. Yeah, so they treat you a different type of way if you're black and they think you're from Brazil, they treat you one way. But once they find out that you're especially Black American from the United States, they treat you another way, man. They treat you another way because they associate the United States with money, and they associate the United States with places where they want to visit or they want to live. The average Brazilian doesn't like living here. They rather go to the United States and some other countries to live because what I was told, they tell me that they don't make enough money here. But the blacks here are are considered to help, to work. So it's a sad situation sometimes. But I ain't even been to Rio de Janeiro yet. But people in Rio tell me that it's the same. That if they think you're Brazilian, they treat you one way, but once they find out that you're Black American or wherever you're from, they treat you another way. So that's a sad situation, I would say, about Brazil, because I've been promoting, I've been saying a lot of positive stuff about Brazil, which everything I said, Brazil official, everything I'm saying is the truth. But yeah, they consider most of the blacks here or the help or the work, and that's how they consider them. So until they can distinguish if you're from here or you're American black or whatever, they treat you a certain way. My African brother that I did an interview with yesterday was telling me, they're from Africa, and he said they feel like they get treated like secondhand citizens here in Brazil. It seems like some people just don't really want to deal with them like that. That's what he was telling me. But I've met a lot of cool Brazilians. Like I said, only when I've been out and about, and it happened more than once. I know one time I was in Salvador, Bahia. I told you they thought I worked at a bar because I was black. And also, I had an incident that I'm going to bring up. First time I'm bringing it up on the channel out here in Fortaleza, Brazil, and it upset me too. And it was due to my skin color. For the first World Cup game, the first World Cup first Brazilian World Cup game, I went to a bar. I'm not going to say the name, man. I'm going to keep them anonymous. I'm going to keep them, keep them breathing, keep them alive because they're good people. I actually like the place, but I went there to watch a game, and a lot of seats were taken up and different things like that. So I had to get a seat at the bar. So they sent a black girl over to me. I don't know if they sent her over to me because she spoke English, but she spoke English, so they sent the black girl over to me, and they told the black girl that I had to spend a hundred reals, which is equivalent to like a $20 US. They wanted me to spend a hundred reals, and they told me that, and I got offended by that. Tell me if I'm wrong if I got offended by that, because there's a lot of white people there, and they were coming there as well, and I'm sure they didn't tell them that they had to spend at least a hundred reals in the bar. So that sort of like offended me, and she only came to me, and I just I felt upset. So I asked her to let me talk to the manager, and I let the manager know that I'm from the States and I was offended by it, and he apologized, but I didn't like that they did that. So, every country has its good and its bad. Obviously, racism is here is has a place here like it has anywhere else in the world. But overall, I would live here. I would come to Brazil. It's a beautiful, nice country. But yeah, that was a big incident when they told me I had to spend a 100 reals. That was kind of offensive that they had to. Why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me that? Because he assumed that I was a black Brazilian from here, so he associated with me not having money like that. So that's why he figured he had to tell me because I'm sure they didn't tell the other white people and stuff that was there that they had to spend 100 reals. But I mean, I checked the guy, I put him in his place, and I let him know. But the Brazilians here tell me the struggle is real for them. They tell me about the police brutality. They tell me about that they got to work twice as hard. If you saw my boy Eamon, I did the interview with my boy Eamon, and he was talking about that when you get jobs here and you're black, you got to work twice as hard. I'm like, well, sound like America. You got to work twice as hard sometimes for the same job that somebody else worked for. And he was just telling me that it's rough, man. He was saying it's still rough for the black Brazilian. They're not getting a fair share like the other Brazilians here in the country. When I say others, the white Brazilians, that's what he's telling me. So when I talk about these countries, man, I try to be fair and transparent as possible. I'm not gonna sit here and just glamify. Oh, they got pretty women. Uh, they got good food. I like to say everything, the whole circle, everything about the country. So the good, the bad, the indifferences. Let me read some more comments and we'll talk about what's going on in Brazil as far as how they treat black people in Brazil. God bless. I like that name. Just tune in. Please repeat. How did they disrespect you? Okay. God bless. I went to a bar for the World Cup game, and when I went in the bar, they wanted me to take a table. I told them I can't take a table. I'm by myself to watch the game. So they said you can go to the bar. So I went to the bar, sat down, about to order my drink. They sent a black girl over to me, one of the workers there. She was black, speak perfect English, good English. Shout out to her. If she watches this video, she knows who she is. I'm not gonna put her name out there. Spoke good English. She told me they wanted to tell me to tell you that you have to spend 100 reals here, which 100 reals is only 20 US dollars. I don't feel there was no need to tell me that, but I feel the reason for them telling me that was God bless, because they thought I was Brazilian, and so they black Brazilians for the help. If I'm lying, somebody correct me. Please put me in my place. They associate black Brazilians with being poor, and they black Brazilians with being helped because this is like one of a top restaurant here. top bar slash restaurant. You know, it's no Mickey Mouse place. It's upscale. It's nice. They got expensive drinks there. It's not a cheap place at all. It's not a cheap place at all. So I made the girl take me over to the manager, and I addressed the manager. You know, he apologized. If he didn't do anything wrong, why did he apologize? And I told him there's other people here, white people, and you're not addressing them about what they have to pay. And they're at the bar too. The bar is almost full, and you have the girl come to me and tell me what I need to spend in your bar. So yeah, I took that type of offensive because I watched the rest of the night. You know, obviously I don't speak Portuguese, but that same bartender said she didn't have to ask nobody else. That night I asked her later. I said, did they have you ask anybody else? No. Maybe I stopped that whole situation when I checked the manager and we got into when I got into it with the manager. But it's it's, you know, every country has its good and bad, like I said. But I just wanted, you know, to let you guys know. But overall, man, they treat you good, but especially when they know you're black from the states. You're in another class. Like my friend Vanetta. Vanetta, the one that lives here, she's from the States. She lives here. They did a whole bunch of videos with me with the dreads. She was like, money whitens your skin in Brazil. So, you know, now they have racism, but then they also have class. So you being American, you automatically fit into their upper echelon class. So they treat you different, even though your skin is black. Let me read some more of these comments, man. We just talking, we keeping it real, man. Mr. Truth said you were speaking all facts. I was stationed in Rio in the early '90s, man. What a lucky guy. And it was the same way then. Yes, indeed. I just try to keep it real, you know. I've been coming on the lives. I've been glorifying Brazil, Brazil. This is good. This is good. But I got to talk about everything. And the racism is something, and the classism is something that needs to be talked about. And you said you was there, Mr. Truth, in the early '90s. Yeah, man. So I fit in pretty good in Fortaleza once they know that I'm American. But if they think that you're Brazilian black, you're treated not bad. I won't say they treat you bad. But they're not into you. They're not into helping you. I even been to a bar one time, and they were like grabbing everybody's check because I was with all Brazilian guys, black Brazilian guys, and I was the only black guy. So I guess they just assumed that I was Brazilian. And I'm not gonna lie, we asked for a check. My Brazilian friend asked for a check. You know, we drank and everything, ate our food, did whatever we had to do there. And I'm asking for the bill or whatever. And I didn't ask, my Brazilian friend asked one of them. And there was some white people there at the other tables. They were giving their bills fast. Like they asked after us, because I seen it with my own two eyes. I'm not talking from like somebody telling me a story. We asked for our bill. My boy, like, yo, we need the bill so we can get out of here. He asked. They're taking forever to get our bill. Two other tables asked that had white people at the table. They asked for their bills. They got their bills right away, like 2 seconds. Now, the only time they speeded up to give the bill, I had to get up, go over, talk to the waiter, and I talked to him in English. He tried to talk to me in Portuguese. I said, "No follow Portuguese. No follow Portuguese means I speak no Portuguese." He told him I need my conta, which is bill, my conta, and he looked. And when he realized that I was African American or American from the States, he treated me a little different, and boom, my bill came right away. I can't make this up, people. I cannot make this up. I'm not kind of cause no problem. I'm telling you what I see with my own two eyes being here in Brazil. And I got my check right away. When my boy asked that he was Brazilian, they was taking their time. I got up, went and talked to them, and then when they knew I was American, everything changed. Chris W said, "What's up, Dom? What it do, champ? I'm visiting Fortaleza. It's worth visiting, man. It's something different. You know, it's not on the same pace as Rio. Ain't gonna be all that partying and drinking like Rio and all that. But it's a cool place to visit. The beaches are nice. The water definitely looks better. The people are friendly. They're outgoing. You know, I'm just airing out some of the negative things I see out here in Brazil to let you guys know because I want to, let you guys know everything. I would lie to you. I would be lying to you. And it's my duty as a traveler to be honest and transparent as possible. So I try to be transparent as possible and let you guys know what's really the TikTok. Yeah, but yes, being black in Brazil, you're gonna get judged. They're gonna judge you until they know that you're not Brazilian black. That's what I see. And then God bless said crazy disrespect everywhere. Yeah, honestly, might be safer to look like a local and have no money. Please take your money somewhere else. Refuse service, leave bad review. Warn other brothers. No, I'm just letting them know how it goes. And then we got the brother Truth, Mr. Truth. He said he was stationed in the military in Rio de Janeiro, and he said it was the same vibe. Yeah, and I heard a lot of brothers tell me that about Rio. Like they don't get the best service sometimes at the restaurants and bars and stuff until they like figure out that they might be from the states. But even though you're from the state, I heard they don't treat them the best. That's what they say. Shane said next country. Yeah, it looked like it might be Guyana. It could be Venezuela, not Venezuela. It could be Argentina. It could be Chile, and trying to make it to the continent of Africa. So we on the ropes right now. We on the ropes. We trying to figure it out. We on the ropes with this. We on the ropes, so we trying to figure it out. Mike said, I love traveling to Latin America, but colonialism is still a real thing. Yes, colonialism is still a real thing here. It's definitely a real thing here. My friend Valletta explained it to me. If you go back and you watch some of my videos with Vanetta, you'll see her with the dreads, the pretty black woman with the dreads. She did a whole bunch of videos with me. She broke everything down. But once they know, United States privilege, once they know you from the States, they treat you a little different. But yeah, the blacks are looked down upon in these countries because, like I said, they associate them with being poor, robbers, strugglers, and different things like that. Oh, okay, I hear you, Sean. I don't know if I can answer that. I'm trying to answer it the best way I can. Ask the question a little different. Make sure I'm understanding what you're asking me. But yeah, the struggle is real here for the Black Brazilian. Is real here. Just to let you guys know, the struggle is here. But I mean, it's like that for Black people worldwide. But if you're traveling here, that's something that you might see, you might not see. Once again, guys, if you guys can take the time to give the video a like, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. You know, you're rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm up early in the morning to talk to you about these different subjects and topics. I always try to keep it real. Mr. Truth says, sad to say, but most countries I've traveled, people of African descent seems to be always the bottom of the social and wealthy ladder. The struggle is real. Yes, indeed, man. The struggle is real. The struggle is definitely real. Mike said, next stop in Brazil. I mean, it could be Natal. It could be, I could go to Natal maybe. I could go to Saint Louis. I got some options. I got some options. Okay, and then Wilson said I was treated as black Black immigrant when I lived in America. Yeah, Wilson, that'll definitely happen because you got an accent. You probably look a little different, dress a little different in the beginning. Yeah, they will treat you as a black immigrant. How was your experience when you first came to the States? Did you feel the racism? Did you feel that they treated you with respect? How did you feel? Explain in detail a little bit more, Wilson D. Appreciate you, brother. So Shane said, how much do you spend in a given country you travel to? I don't know. Each country is different. Brazil, I'm spending a little bit more. I don't know why, but I'm spending a little bit more money here. I think the two countries I went to that I spent a lot of money. I spent the DR, Dominican Republic, and and Brazil, but it's in pockets in Brazil. It's in pockets. Like now, I go a couple of days and I'm just like laid back and I won't do nothing stupid. But then other days I just wild out and do a bunch of stupid stuff. Yeah, San Luis is cheap and undiscovered. So I might go there, man. I might go to St. Louis. Darshan said ballpark no in Brazil and US dollars. How much do I spend? I mean, Deshaun, man, I travel full time. You want to know how much? Ask me the question again. You want to know how much I spend like in a month? Ask me the question again and I'll answer. Like, you want to know how much I spend in a month? Talk to me, Deshaun. I want to understand what's going on. The man said, tell them how white Brazilians often deny their racism. Oh, yeah, nobody says it out here openly. But I do see a lot of white Brazilians getting along with black Brazilians. So I do see it. Let me answer my friend Deshaun's question. Deshaun, monthly around all my bills, everything here, about 1,200, maybe 1,200, about 1,200, 1,300. I'm pretty cheap and frugal for the most part, but then sometimes I have lapses when I party and drink and do other stuff, and I spend a little bit more money than I should. And I eat pretty smart. And right now at the hospital I'm staying at, like we get free breakfast, so yeah, yeah, about 12, 1,300 to be transparent. Okay, then Wilson said it was good, but yes, I face racism. Aha, aha. Ex phenomenon when I was in the States, not always though. Okay. Appreciate your honesty, Wilson. How much do you spend? I said monthly, like around 13. 13, 1,300, give or take. Deshaun said, okay, peace. Deshaun said, your next continent, Africa. Africa, continent Africa, or I'm going to go to Europe and then make my way to Africa. But Africa is heavy on my heart. I keep saying this in a lot of the videos. Africa is heavy, very heavy on my heart for me to go there. Africa is very heavy, heavy, heavy burden on my heart. I feel bad not going to Africa yet, man. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Africa isn't. A lot of content creators complain a lot about Africa. They say that it's hard to maneuver around there. I'm gonna find out, but I'm gonna find out because it's a one content creator right now, Sly, and he's been hitting a lot of countries, so he's been maneuvering pretty easy. From what I could see, he's been maneuvering pretty easy. Casino 7777 X0 said Are you spending New Year's in Brazil? Yes, Casino, I will be in Brazil for New Year's. New Year's in a couple weeks. Yes, I will be here in Brazil for New Year's. Definitely for sure. Wilson D said, or Antarctica Ace is freezing his ass down there in in the continent of the Arctic. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Much respect to Ace Live for going there, man. I worked in Alaska, so I already know what cold weather is. I'm not looking forward to hit too many cold places. But shout out to Ace Live. Shout out to Ace Live for going to take this off. Put this over here. Yeah, shout out to Ace Live, man, for going there. But yeah, they do treat black people a little different. Larry J. Fly. Bon dia, Philly Dime. What travel insurance do you use, if any? Right now, I don't have travel insurance, and I do need to have travel insurance. But you recommend me one. Right now, I don't have it. I tell you guys, I'm the rawest, brokest traveler, man. No, I don't have insurance, and I actually got sick a couple months, maybe I don't know, 8 months ago, and where was I at, man? I was in Colombia, Cali, Colombia, because I had high blood pressure. It's going down now, and I can feel it because I'm doing the necessary stuff to maintain my blood pressure. But somebody look up a good insurance. I would like to know. Okay, you want me to do it right now? You want me to pick up the laptop and show you the Sean? I miss. This is the. Oh man, I don't know why I did that. I dropped everything. I'm out on the patio where I'm staying at. I'm out on the patio where I'm staying at. Okay, everything's working. I'm out on the patio. How often do you come back to the States? Uh, I come back enough. I was just there for 2 months. This year I was just there for 2 months to see my dad in Philadelphia. I was just there for 2 months to see my dad in Philadelphia for Father's Day. So I stayed there. Came in April, May. I left late. I came late April. Like we got this thing in Philadelphia called the Penn Relays, big track meet. They say it's the biggest track meet in the world, at least one of the biggest track meets in the world. Because the Olympics is probably big as well. So I mean, we came. So I came. I stayed there in Philly for a little bit. Deshaun said, "Yo." Then Deshaun said, "Don't do it." Deshaun said, "Low temperature you lived in. The lowest temperature you lived in. I mean, obviously, I lived in Alaska. Alaska was rough. Justice Vlogs, what's going on with you, champ? What's going on with you, man? Thank you for tuning in the live. Thank you for helping me out the other day. Appreciate you, champ. What's going on with you? Left you a message the other day, just thanking you again. What's going on with you, champ? Out there. What's going on with you, man? Talk to me. Casino 777 said, XO, do you get inspired by other YouTubers? If so, which ones? I mean, obviously the Ace Lives, the Check and Effects, Kurt Cuz, I Am Iowa, Richard the World Traveler, Kelly Stamps. Um, the list goes on. Mary J. Baram. The list goes on and on. Yes, indeed, I do, man. We feed off each other energy. We all help each other. We feed off each other energy. Man said, "Why have you stayed in Fortaleza so much longer than other places?" I don't know. Some places when you travel, man, you just get comfortable. You get comfortable. You get comfortable. You get comfortable. And this is one of these places that you can get really comfortable in. Just Case Research said Kelly Stance really. Yeah, I like Kelly Stance, man. I like Kelly Stance, man. She's entertaining. I've been watching her for a while. I've been watching her for a while, man. You know, we all got who we like. Oh, Deshaun said favorite sports, man. My favorite sports, man. Guess you want to ask me my favorite sport? It used to be track and field. I ran track like my whole life, my whole growing up. But my favorite sport right now is boxing. Boxing is my favorite sport right now. My second favorite sport would be track and field. My third favorite sport would be basketball. My fourth favorite sport would be football. Fifth would be soccer, aka football. Wilson said Pele. Yes, indeed. And then Justin, in case you said, I like her. Oh, yeah, I like Kelly Stance, man. She's entertaining. She's a very good storyteller. I wish I had that same storytelling skill. She has great storytelling. Deshaun said, who in boxing? My favorite boxer, you're going to have to Google him. You're going to have to look him up. He held some belts, man. Good friend of mine, Latif Coyote. Latif Coyote, he's out of Nigeria. He fights out of Hollywood Gym, where he used to. He used to fight out of Hollywood Gym. Freddie Roach was his trainer. Good friend of mine, real good friend, man. I got to call him and check on him. Shout out to Latif Coyote. That's my favorite boxer. Second favorite boxer, you know, it got to be a boxer out of Philly. It got to be a boxer out of Philly. Second favorite fight boxer is Bernard Hopkins. Third favorite best fighter that I like, uh, Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. Third favorite. Fourth, Danny Garcia out of Philly. Also, I like Boots out of Philly. I want him to get his big break. I like a lot of boxers, but in that order, Latif Coyote. He carried the IPO belt for a while. Latif Coyote, Bernard Hopkins, the execution of Hopkins, Mayweather, and Danny Garcia. They are my favorite boxers in the whole world. Obviously, I like legends like Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, who was from Pennsylvania, Eastern Pennsylvania in the house. But they the boxers that I gravitate to. Wilson said, "What do you think about Brittany? What is it? Jenner coming back to the U.S. after that Russian ordeal?" I'm happy, man. I'm happy they got her out of there, man. I'm happy they got her out there. I'm happy they got her out there. I know she had some kind of marijuana or some liquid marijuana in her bag. I don't know what happened with that, but I'm happy they got her out there. I know that was rough, but she's tough, man. She's tough, man. So I know she ate it up. You know, it's a life lesson. She'll be all right. She'll build. She'll be stronger after this. But I'm glad they got her out of there. I didn't even know that, Wilson. When did they get out of there? I mean, I was watching it when she was there, but I'm glad they got her out there, man. Golly, God is good all the time, man. I thought she was gonna be in one of them camps working, Russian camps for years and years and years. I'm glad they got her out of there. Casino 777 said X0. When do you plan on leaving Brazil? I don't know yet, but I will be leaving soon. I probably have a I don't know how long left, but I won't have that much time left there, but I will be leaving. Larry J. Fly said, did you see Indigo Travels blog in Haiti? It was crazy. Yeah. I saw his blogs in Haiti. I saw his blogs in Haiti. He's definitely a good reporter. He definitely did his thing. It's just, and I hate to say this because I don't want to sound like a hater, man. I don't want to sound like a hater, man. I don't want to sound like a hater, but I got to keep it real. I got to keep it transparent with you guys. I got to keep it 100. A lot of YouTubers come to Haiti and they just focus on the negative. Obviously, they have the kidnapping situation. Obviously, they have other problems in Haiti. I'm not denying that, but they like eat off of it and they feed off of that. I feel, and I'm not talking just about Indigo Travels, any YouTuber in general. I feel if you go to a country and they, have something negative, I feel, I mean, they have like a lot of negative stuff going on. At least take your time out in one of your videos, just one. That's not much to ask to highlight something positive about the country. Something positive about the country. Like I can give you an example. This is something positive about Haiti that people never talk about. I can give you two or three examples. Which one can I give first? Haiti was the first country in the Caribbean to make it to the World Cup. Haiti was the first country in the Caribbean to make it to the World Cup, and that was in 1975. They were the first country in the Caribbean to make it to the World Cup. Also, Haiti has a beer called Prestige. Prestige beer. People do not realize that Prestige beer is a very good beer. It's my favorite beer. It won not once but twice best beer in the world in beer competitions. Twice. The beer was so good that Heineken, somebody from Heineken tasted the beer or got a hold of the beer, whatever, and they actually brought the beer out from the Haitian family. Heineken owns Prestige, the Haitian beer Prestige. It's actually a very, very, very good beer. So when I'm saying all this, if you want to talk bad about a country, at least talk about some positive stuff regarding the country. I'm gonna get to you guys' questions, but super chat me, cash at me, man. YouTube is a business at the end of the day, guys. If you want your questions answered fast, super chat me, cash at me, let me know you did it, and I'll answer your question pretty fast. So I feel like you gotta highlight the positive of the country. Like when me and Ace went there, and the other time when I went, and I was there I was there for when they had the pandemic. I highlighted some good stuff that was going on in the country. You just don't show every country in a bad light. Everything has something good to offer, and I feel like it should be your duty to show it in a positive light. But I think you just add on to the stereotypes when you just show it in a negative light. Especially a country like Haiti, it's been beat on so much now. We know about the kidnapping. We get it. We overstand. We get it. We get it. We get it. We know about the poverty. We get it. We get it. We get it. We know about the corruption. We get it. We get it. We get it. But I feel you have to highlight some positive stuff about the country as well. Travel therapy said I was watching from Boston, originally from Haiti, Sao Paulo versus Fortaleza. I like Fortaleza better. I like the layout of the city. And Fortaleza is big enough for me to get around and understand it. Sao Paulo is humongous. Sao Paulo is the largest city in South America. So, I mean, I only touch the surface by going there. So, it's a different vibe. Fortaleza is more intimate, more laid back. It's just my opinion. So, if I had to pick, Fortaleza. Wilson said she came back 2 days ago. Yes, she did. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna go look at on YouTube later to see her reaction and stuff. Wow. 32 said USA has the richest government. Not No, they will fight. It's a lot of politics behind the scenes, man. It's not the boxers really itself, everything is a payday with boxing, so everything is a payday. So back to talking about blacks in Brazil, I got to talk about that a little bit more because I know everybody just coming in like, what is he talking about? Yeah, we're talking about blacks in Brazil, but I sit here and I answer people questions, so we diverse and go to different topics and move around a little bit, if that makes any sense. Digress or divert, we go to different topics, so that makes sense. So if you're coming to Brazil and you're a black traveler, if they don't know that you're from the states, you might be treated a little different. But if they find out that you're from the states, they will treat you different because it's like what do you call it? You're like a celebrity if you're from the states or something like that. Because a lot of Brazilians want to move to the states and they want to get out of Brazil. 32 says sports diverse from the old Greece. Yes, indeed. You're 100% right. 32. B. Thomas said, "Is the beer company owned by Black Haitians?" Yes, it's one Black Haitian and a white Haitian that have been living in Haiti for a while. You can look up the history. I think the white Haitian family is originally from Denmark, and then they moved to Haiti. So it's one Black Haitian and one white Haitian. It was like a couple, I think, or something. But I'm not 100% sure, so Google it. But that's what I read, and that was a while ago. Larry J. Fly said Philly. He tried to go to the nicest areas in Haiti. There was a gang roadblocks preventing him going other places. Larry J. Fly. With all due respect, my family's from Haiti. Larry J. Fly, with all due respect, he could have got to certain areas. He could have got to certain areas. He could have did the same thing that me and Ace Live did. Flew around the country. Indigo Travel has money. He could have flew around the country. Me and Ace flew from Cap Haitian to Port-au-Prince, from Port-au-Prince to Southern Haiti. Southern Haiti is so beautiful. Southern Haiti is so beautiful. Port Salut, Port Salut, in Southern Haiti is so beautiful. Google Philly Dom Port Salut, and you'll see what I'm talking about, man. Or Google or YouTube Google what is it called again? Port Salut in Southern Haiti. Beautiful place, very beautiful place. So what's his excuse when he went to Sudan? But I mean, that's his niche to show the destruction and damage. That's how he pays his bills. So, and he ain't do nothing wrong. He's just doing what he's doing. I can't knock another YouTuber. That's his niche to show the destruction and poverty and the struggle of a country. So that's what he's been doing his whole time. So he's basically doing his own news reporting through YouTube himself. So I'm not gonna sit here and put him down for that. At the end of the day, just in case research said that Haiti has the good. You funny champ. Viva Haiti said, man said, Viva Haiti. Don't colonizers are pushing Haiti for 1806, punishing Haiti for 1806. Haiti will prevail. Yes, indeed. Larry J. Fly said, Prestige is delicious, though. Yeah, it's a good beer, man. It's a very good beer. 32 said Haiti is much better than Boston. That's the last. Tony Soprano said, hi. Tony Soprano, you upset? Well, you all right, man. We talking about Brazil today and how they treat black people. If they know you from the States, they'll treat you one way. But if not, if they think you're Brazilian black, they treat you another way. And Wilson, you're Brazilian. You're black Brazilian. Do you think that's true about Brazil? If they think that you're Brazilian, black, or Afro-Brazilian, they treat you one way. But once they find you out that you're black American, I said black American Brazilian, black Brazilian from the States, United States, they treat you different. What do you think? Let me know. Travel therapy said lots of laugh. Just in case you should say Prestige is owned now by Heineken. Yes, indeed, they are. Heineken brought them out. Good beer, man. You guys ever get a chance, man, drink some Prestige, man. Casino 777X0 say you fluent Creole. My Creole is not that good. It's all right. It's not that good. Creole's not that good. It's all right. I can communicate with Asians, but my Creole is not that good. Not the best. I'm not gonna sit here on camera and lie to you. My Creole's not that good. Casino 77X0. You Haitian? Sak passe, kumoye, sakafet. What's going on with you? Checking my messages. Yeah, but you hear they will definitely treat you different. They will definitely treat you different if they think you're Brazilian. Because like I said before, they see Brazilians, black Brazilians, as the work. Okay, Wilson D, man, he said, true, African Americans are treated better than us Afro Brazilians. Okay, see, I don't want you to think you guys I'm lying. I'm just talking, and I'm just trying to reach to find something to talk about, a topic or a subject to talk about. I'm not reaching. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I'm dealing with down here. If they think that you're black Brazilian or Afro Brazilian, they're going to treat you different. Until they can distinguish that you're from the States, they treat you one way. And the Africans from Africa that come here and say they get so that's what I was told. Larry J. Fly said black Brazilians do not get treated different from us. From my experience there, I was told our US dollars make us more upper tier. So Larry J. Fly, are you Brazilian? Are you Afro Brazilian? Are you white Brazilian? European Brazilian? What are you, man? Talk to me, because you're saying I'm gonna read your comment again. Larry J. Fly. Black Brazilians do not get treated differently from us, from my experience there. First of all, Larry J. Fly, what is your nationality? Let's get that out the way. What color is your skin? Let's get that out the way, and then we can talk on it. My brother, Wilson said mostly because of wealth. Uh-huh. Yeah, once they think you got money, yeah. My friend Valletta says they have a saying in Brazil that money whitens your skin. Then Casino 777 said, Philly, which country showed you the most love when you arrived in your first week? Haiti. Haiti. Haiti showed me a lot of love, man. Haiti. Haiti showed me a lot of love, man. I will be back. I'm laying low because a lot of stuff is going on there, but I will definitely come back there soon, whenever I can get a chance. Mudbone said, do get treated, he said. Do get treated, he said. Mudbone, what are you saying? Do get treated. Explain to me. Tony Soprano said, do you forgive me for talking bad the other day? I was drinking. I'm sorry, champ. Yeah, Tony, I figured you was drinking on some drugs or something, bro. No, you was cool, man. We family, champ. So I'm not upset with you. We family. Larry J. Fly said, Philly, you're reading my questions wrong. I said they do get treated worse than us. Lots like, oh, man, I might on some dyslexic. Black Brazilians do get treated differently from us. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for your honesty, man. Larry J. Fly. Thank you. I'm telling you, man, I was at a bar, man. I know some people just tuning in, but when you're doing these lives, people are coming in and out of the chat, so you repeat yourself sometimes. I was at a bar for the World Cup game. I was at a bar for the World Cup game, and here we go. I was at a bar for the World Cup game, and it was crowded, so I had to take a seat at the. I had to take. I'm repeating myself because I said this earlier. I had to take a seat at the bar because I was by myself, and they had a black girl come up to me and tell me that the manager told her I had to spend 100 reals in the bar, which is that's only 20 US. But I don't see why they had to tell me that. I think, and I know he told me that because he thought I was a black Brazilian or Afro-Brazilian. So I had to, put the manager in his place. They apologized and everything. Even a girl agreed that they might have did that because I was black. Because later I asked her, did they have you ask anybody else that? She said no. The reason I won't say the bar because it's a good bar here, and overall it's good people. I'm not gonna let them lose business and put them out there like that over one bad decision that they made. Everybody's entitled to mistakes and stupidity every now and then. And if they did something stupid, they learn from the mistake. Casino 77X0 man said after Haiti, what country shows you the most love? I get a lot of love in the DR, man, as a YouTuber, because there's a lot of YouTubers there. A lot of people walk up with me on the street, shake my hand, take pictures with me, buy me drinks, ask me about my videos. So I get a lot of love in the Dominican Republic. I know they got the problem with the Haitians in the Dominican. That's an ongoing issue. But I'm going to keep it 100. Again, man, I don't know why I'm feeling so real today, so transparent today. The Haitian and the Dominican problem, I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys real quick. Then we're going to go back and talking about Brazil official. The problem, the history, how the Dominicans were taught their history, they sort of were like brainwashed with their history. But that's why it's a lot of racism there. And I'm not picking on Dominican black racism is everywhere. Because some Dominican blacks don't even believe they black. That floors me. That totally floors me. Because you can just do a DNA test and they can see where their ancestry is from. I think over 80 or 80% of Dominicans are black, like Afro descent. But to be honest, Haiti has to get itself together, and they don't. If a country doesn't want you to be there, you shouldn't have to be there. But a lot of Haitians, they do a lot of good in the Dominican Republic. They help build the buildings and the property. They're cheap labor. They work hard. They don't complain. But if the Dominicans don't want them there, it's sort of Haiti's problem because Haiti has to get their country in order that the Haitians don't have to keep leaving to go to other countries for a better life. I mean, what I'm saying is a lot harder. It's easy said than done, definitely. But Haiti has to get itself together so their citizens don't have to go somewhere where they're not wanted at like that. Because overall, a lot of Haitians come there that are too good. You got your bad apples that do stupid, crazy stuff there, but overall, Haitians come there to do good. Let's get back to talking about Brazil real quick. Okay, man, say, can you say more about the Black Brazilian experience, their daily experience, jobs, restaurant, malls? Man, they're the help. Most Black Brazilians here are help. They are the security. They're the cleaning crew. They have the low level jobs. It's nothing to talk about. A lot of them have low level jobs. Now, I've met a lot of educated Brazilians here as well, Black Afro Brazilians. But overall, the Black Brazilian is the underdog here. They definitely are the underdog here in their country. They're definitely the underdogs in their country. 100%. They're the underdogs in their country. Wilson D said in Brazil, like in many other countries, if you have money, you got a free pass. Yup, despite your race. Yeah. So once again, we keep saying the saying that they told me, and Wilson is saying the same thing that Valletta said. Money whitens your skin in Brazil. Money whitens your skin in Brazil, but they don't know if you have money or not. So they'll treat you one way unless they know you're American, or they see you spending a lot of money and they'll treat you another way. Wilson D said, "Man, I'm a black Brazilian. I'm a black is black. I'm a black Brazilian. The black experience in Brazil is rough, as the U.S. despite the efforts denying it. See, we got a black Brazilian telling us. Wilson D said it's rough. It's rough for the black Brazilian here. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough for them. D DG said, I'm a mestizo, but because we have many different skin shades, hold on, hold on, here we go. Okay, I'm a mestizo, I have many different skin shades. I'm not considered black in Brazil. I have never felt discriminated against, but who knows? Maybe I would be discriminated in the South. You talking about Florida, Napoli, and places like that, and other cities in the South. Okay, that's interesting. The man said, Wilson D, I agree. I like for him to detail it because he is excellent at breaking it down. It is an important social issue. Yeah, the struggle is real, man. The struggle is real for the black Brazilians. The struggle is real. The struggle is real for the black Brazilian. And I don't got allergies or something. Nose is itching. TMI Santiago said, What's up, my brother? How are you today? I'm doing good, man. I'll call you up later. I'm gonna call you so we can talk, champ. Ugh. I'm not tired, man. My nose is itching. I feel like I got to sneeze. And I'm not able to sneeze yet, but I feel like I got to sneeze. Some kind of allergies. Excuse me. Big Hawk said, Peace, King. All is well, champ. All is well. All is well. What's going on with you? All is well. DG said, I always, what do you say? Always white friends. I guess DG said, I always had white friends, black friends, mestizo friends, and no problem. I'm plus 30, and I met a few openly, and you have met a few openly racist people. Yeah, you're gonna find racist people everywhere. Big Hawk, what's going on with you, man? DG, you definitely will find racist people everywhere. Big Hawk said I did a stream last night, and I had one of the big wigs come on my screen, a female that I follow, and I got a lot of hits. Man, it was really deep last night when I was talking. Man, I'm gonna go check it out. I'll check out the live stream. Big Hawk, do you have my WhatsApp? If you'd have WhatsApp me, I would have tried to go on there. I mean, I know I'm subscribed to the channel, but sometimes you got so many notifications popping in, so you don't see it. But I would have came on. I'd have came and left a comment or something. Larry J. Fly said, Philly, which African country would you like to hit first? Kenya. It doesn't matter. Kenya. Well, I do have a special place in my heart for Kenya because I admire was from there, and he's the one that introduced me to this YouTube world. So this YouTube travel world. Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Sudan. I want to go all over, man. But right now, if I could get a ticket, if I could get a ticket to Africa right now, today, tomorrow, and I did it on my own terms and my money was right, it would be Kenya. I would fly to Kenya right now because IMI was there right now, so it would be a good time for me to go to Kenya, Africa. So Kenya would be the number one place for me. As long as he's in the country right now, that would be the number one place. If he was like traveling abroad, somewhere else, Ghana, Nigeria, other countries. Okay, Big Hawk said I'll leave my information in the description box. All right. You all got Instagram? Do you have Instagram, Big Hawk? You got Instagram? That would be easier to me than to do the email thing. Mahad said, lost audio. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Press one if you can hear me. Somebody said the audio was gone. Man said, as a black person, do you feel it is as dangerous as people say? Brazil, is it dangerous as people say? I mean, I have to believe it is dangerous because everybody's saying it. Anywhere can be dangerous in the world. But a lot of people have saying it and different things like that. So, yeah, I would say it's dangerous. But it's dangerous anywhere you go in the world. You just got to take precaution and be smart when you move around. I mean, stuff still can happen, but overall, this is how you deal with certain situations. You are in, okay, somebody else said, DG said, in the north, I recommend you visit Petrolina, a city in the interior of Bracco State. It was recently elected as the best city to live in the whole Northeast. Thank you for that information. And Sterling said, where can I fly to find Haitian girls in Philly? They in Northeast Philly, man. They in West Philly, they in Mount Airy, they in Germantown. They all over Philly. Man said one, okay, you guys can hear me. I don't know why somebody said that. Wilson D said, Philly, don't they serve sandwiches at your hostel? Yes, they do. They do. Silver said, yes. Some people are racist in Brazil, even more so in the South. Unfortunately, because the beauty of Brazil is diversity, people are increasingly stopping to accept these types of situations. Silver, thank you, man. And with that name, I would figure that you are Brazilian. Wilson D says, Sterling, you can fly to Haiti. Go to Brooklyn, New York. Go to Miami. Big Hawk said, take the green pill. Larry J. Fly said, just go to South Florida for a Haitian woman. Yeah, it's a ton of them in South Florida, man. I used to live there for years and years and years. There's a ton of them there. Philly Vision 215. Good morning, Philly Dom. Brazil can't be as dangerous as where we're from. It's a war zone in Philadelphia. Trust me. Yeah, this is my boy Philly Vision 215. Brazil is dangerous, but I feel more. If you ask me where I feel more dangerous at, for scared, I felt scared when I was in Philly because Philly, everybody has access to weapons and stuff like that. It's a blue collar city. Nobody wants to back down. Everybody's tough. I walk on eggshells when I'm in Philly because I don't want no beef. I don't want no problems, you know. And Philly's very dangerous. Do I feel that same energy here? No, I'm in like one of the best neighborhoods here in Fortaleza. But Fortaleza is a dangerous city. Matter of fact, not to pull Fortaleza card, but somebody, I'm gonna let somebody on a live do it because they'll think I'm just talking. Google murders in Philadelphia for 2002 and Google murders for Fortaleza, Brazil for 2002. Watch what you're gonna see. Who has the highest percentage of murders? And I'm not glamorizing it. Anytime somebody dies, that's not a good thing. Somebody get murdered, that's not a good thing. But Google murders for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Google murders for Fortaleza, Brazil, where I'm at right now. And I know my boy, I know my boy Wilson D is gonna say we have 60,000 murders for the year. He always says that. I'm in Fortaleza, Brazil, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. Who has the most murders for 2002? And the year still has a couple more weeks left. Big Hawk said here in New York, went back to the 70s and 80s again. They're killing everybody out here. Wow, that's crazy. Then Wilson D said Philadelphia could be a set for the next episode of Walking Dead. Oh yeah, if you go down to the Kensington area, you go down to that Kensington area. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me put my support. Let's put something there. On a live for 1 hour. Cash App is Money Sign Philly Down 75. Support the YouTube channel. I just put my cash up there, guys. Support the YouTube. You ever got into a fight on my travels? I got into a fight in the Dominican Republic. I ain't like how they was talking to me. Felt like they was treating me like a Haitian in Sasua. Uh, Never got mugged, but I have gotten a fight in Sasua, Dominican Republic. Reno Zero said, "Good to see you are doing okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm surviving. I'm surviving, Reno." Reneo or Zero. I'm surviving. Status Boom said, "Keep doing your thing. Keep moving wisely, and keep massing, champ." Thank you, Status. Got some allergies today for some reason. And he says, shout out to D1, which is my dad. Shout out to D3, which is my son. Shout out to Miss El Salvador Hollywood, which is my secretary. Cool vibes. Or my business partner. Or friend partner. Or cool partner, whatever she wants to be. Depends on the day. Wilson D says, shout out to the little Haiti and Miami. Yeah, man. I still got peeps over there. Yeah, man. I used to work there, man, at Walgreens. Little Haiti, 52nd and Northeast 2nd and Little Haiti, man. Shout out to Little Haiti, man. Definitely got to go back there and do a video there. Larry J. Fly said, Fortaleza has larger population than Philly, so you have to use per capita when it comes to crime. Well, let's see what the stats say. If somebody looks it up for us, let's look up the stats. If you're just tuning in, guys, if you're black and you come to Brazil, you might get treated a little different until they figure out that you're African American or European American. I mean, European, Afro European, or Canadian, Afro Canadian, Europe. I mean, Afro Canadian. That's what we're talking about. But we all over the place now, guys. We all over the place now. We're talking about a little bit of Brazil, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Casino 77X0. I heard hostels are a good way to make friends overseas. Casino is like one of the best places to make friends overseas. Everybody here is a traveler, and most people here that travel are traveling for long periods of time. And most people here have been to different countries and different places. So they know everything. They know the ins and outs, and they know what's going on in all these different countries. So yes, it is a good place for travelers. 100. I'm here. I'm just looking at something in my room. 100%. I apologize for all this, but everything is going well. The hostels are definitely a good place to meet people. Definitely. Larry J. Fly said, I used to live next to Little Haiti. Wow. And Little River neighborhood. I know that Walgreens. I worked at that Walgreens. Larry J. Fly, when was you there? Let's speak on it, my brother. I worked at that Walgreens from 2002 to maybe 2006, going into 2007, before I ended up getting transferred to California. I think it was 2002 February. Yeah, I worked at that Walgreens. I worked the one 31st and Biscayne, 62nd. I worked at the Walgreens in Liberty City, 62nd, Northwest. I was all over, man. I thought if you would have saw me a couple of years back, man, you would have thought I was going to retire from Walgreens. For me to be sitting right here in front of this camera, God works in mysterious ways. You never know. You never know. Black's Phoenix Mars said, are the hostels usually empty or full? Usually full, sometimes empty. Right now, there's not that many people here. It gets empty, it gets full, it gets empty, it gets full. It goes back and forth. The hostel goes back and forth. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's empty. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's empty. But definitely a good place to meet people. And you get to know. You get to know a lot. Status Boom X said, how long did you work at Walgreens altogether? Like 11 years. Which 2002, February 2002, December 2011. How many years is that? Over 10 years. Wilson D said, the problem in Brazil is that robbery and gunpoint ends in murder in many cases. And Wilson D, why is that? Why is that? And what I was told, this is what I was told. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wilson D. What I heard from my friend Valletta, she was saying that a lot of people, when they get robbed, okay, man, that's good. Leave me a message on Instagram and we're going to talk. Big Hawk. What I was told, what I was told was that a lot of robberies, people try to fight back. They don't want to give up their stuff. Like in the States, usually if you get robbed for the most part, people just give up their stuff because they don't want no problems. But I heard the Brazilians, when they get robbed, they want to argue with the robber. They want to fight back. That's what I heard. Now, how true is that? I don't know. But that's what I was heard. That's what I was told. They want to fight back. They want to hold their ground. That's what I was told. So how true is that, guys? Bessie Wilson, how true is that? And that's what I was told, Wilson. So I'm waiting. Larry J. Fly said, Liberty City frequent the Walgreens there regularly. I left Miami and you look familiar, lots of laugh. How long did you live, Larry J. Fly? How long did you live in Florida, in Miami? How long did you live there? Black Phoenix Mars said I see most. Heck? Oh, okay. I'm back. Hips. DJ said Wilson D. True, but maybe because most of the victims tried to fight back, but there are some evil monsters killing for nothing too. Yeah, that's a problem if you just killing for nothing. My Black Phoenix Mars hits. Oh, okay. Explain more, Black Phoenix Mars. I'm confused a little bit what you're saying. Silver said, but security will improve if in was discretion, which I believe will be better. Oh, equal decreases if unequal decreases. Wilson D said, DJ, Larry J. Fly said, I stayed in Miami from 2008 to 2011. I used to come back and forth, but I left around 2007, early 2007, because they had me working in California, in LA, and then Moreno Valley, California. So, in Riverside. So, I left for good in 2000, early 2007, I want to say, or late 2006. But 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, about 5 years in Miami. Before that, I was in Florida, but I was in West Palm Beach. I arrived in West Palm Beach. Oh man, I, arrived, I arrived in West Palm Beach. My mom died in 1998, January 13th. So right after my mom's funeral, so I was in Florida from 1998, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2000. Wow, 9 years in Miami, in Florida. Might as well say Miami. That's where I spent all my time at. When I lived there, man, I would have never thought I was going to leave Miami, man. You would have told me I was going to leave Miami, man. I would have like, yo, you crazy, man. The early 2000s, Miami was the spot. Shout out to the bag. Black Phoenix Mars said no, that stuff. I've been Brazil making them. No, that. Oh, okay, okay. I hear you. I got it now. Uh, Black Hawk said, "I just left you a message. My people living in West Palm Beach. Yeah, Tim, I used to live in West Palm Beach, bro. I went to FAU, Florida Atlantic University. I used to live in West Palm Beach. Then I moved to Boca Raton. I lived in Delray Beach. I know Miami pretty good, man. I know Miami pretty good. Black Hawk. I said not Black. Big Hawk. I called you Black Hawk. Check in my messages now. Cool vibes, my friend. I'm gonna check it out now. I'm gonna check it out now. Cool vibes. West Palm Beach, baby. I mean, I'm just checking some messages. Let me see what you said, Black Hawk. Black Hawk, you just, I mean, Black Hawk, you just Instagram me? I mean, oh, I see you now. Hold on. All right, Black Hawk, we locked in now. We locked in on Instagram. We locked in now. Appreciate you, my brother. Got you on the live talking right now. We locked in now. Wilson D said, "True DJ, no need to demonize the entire country." Yes, indeed. Then Willie Baker said, "How you doing, my guy?" Willie Baker, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm on the live right now. I'm doing good. Black Phoenix Mars said, "DJ, what I seen was overboard, lots of laughs, three people recorded while emptying his clip and one person. Wow, unbelievable." Yeah, Brazil, man, it's rough on them. It's rough on them. It's rough on them. Hopefully things will change. Things will get better. Hopefully things will change and get better for the blacks in Brazil as well as the states everywhere for blacks. A said, "Super Philly. Hey, what's going on with you? Hey, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Hey, talk to me. Hey, what's going on with you? Talk to me. Let's know." Oh, man said, Black Phoenix is worse than America, where we have folks going into churches and movie theaters, kindergarten, high school, schools, and malls with automatic rifles popping everybody everywhere. Are you talking about Brazil? Because we have our U.S. have crazy shooters as well. Black Phoenix March said three shootings, one go ahead, smoke, that's used. Wow. Okay, Black Boston, I'm here. Okay. Wilson D said, "I spent New Year's of 1998 in Miami. It was a pleasure being outside on T-shirt instead of being, yeah, bundle up like in NYC. Yes, indeed. I spent my first New Year's in Miami in 1999. So I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Black Phoenix March said, "Hell yeah, I'd rather be shot than beheaded." Oh wow. Have you been receiving racism down there? TMI, yes. They consider you to work when you black here. They consider you to be like the work. Went to a restaurant, watched World Cup, and they told me how much money I had to spend in there when they didn't tell nobody else that but me. So I had to talk to the manager about it. Yes, you do get treated a little different until they find out if you're not from here. Then, especially being from the United States, because a lot of Brazilians want to go to the United States, you come royalty. But in the beginning, they just think you're a regular old Joe, so you get treated different, man. We got a lot of messages coming in, man. Once again, guys, please get a video like. Please support the channel, super chat, cash app. I've been on the live for 1 hour and 32 minutes. So support the channel. Also, don't forget, I have a clothing line, what we call it AKA merch. Check that out as well. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm out here on this early morning in Brazil. Big Hawk said, "This is what I told people. They're afraid to go to other countries, and we have terrorism right here in America. People shooting up schools, churches, supermarkets, and everything. Yeah, we have problems in the U.S. So when people say it like it's just in Brazil or abroad in other countries like Brazil, it's everywhere. U.S. has a lot of shootings." JM said, "How do the white Brazilians treat you, bro?" JM, they treat me all right because right away they know that I'm American because I can't speak Portuguese with them. So they do treat me all right. But I've been places where they didn't know that I was, and some of them treat me bad. Not everybody. There's a lot of good Brazilians, a lot of good white Brazilians. I'm not going to sit here on camera and tell you all white Brazilians are racist because they're not all bad people. I met a lot of cool white Brazilians in Sao Paulo, drank with them, ate at restaurants with them. I got a Brazilian friend right now, a white Brazilian friend that wants me to come to Sao Paulo for New Year's, no, for Christmas. He wants me to stay at his house. He's a white Brazilian. So that I'm not going to sit here and say all racist, but it is definitely a classes and a racist situation down here in Brazil. And I'm just letting you know if you come down here to travel, just you might see it, you might not. It depends. You know, a lot of Americans or Europeans come down. They come down with money. They're gonna stay at some nice hotels and stuff like that. They go to nice restaurants, so they might treat you a little different. But I hear a lot of brothers tell me that travel that they don't really get treated that good in Rio like they should. That's what they tell me. I'm gonna find out when I get there. Larry J. Fly said, "This is a good question." He said, "Philly, who do you get most love from? Black Brazilians, mixed, or white Brazilians, or white Brazilian women?" The way I can answer this is I'm trying to be real and I'm trying to be transparent as possible. White Brazilian women. A lot of black Brazilians stay to themselves. Not all of them, but a lot of them stay to themselves. Not all of them. Usually, if I'm on the streets and I meet a black Brazilian, I have to go. I have to like go try to talk to them. They usually just mind their own business. Mixed Brazilians, they talk to me, and white Brazilian women talk to me with no problem. They'll talk to me in a minute. I was at that same bar where I had the issue at, with them telling me I had to spend a certain amount of money there. White Brazilian girl was in the bar with me, right next to me. She had good conversation with me. She spoke English. She told me like she moved to Fortaleza because it is. She was from Minas Gerais. I'm saying it wrong, Minas Gerais. She told me she was from there and she had a good job opportunity. So she's been up here for 3 years working. And we talked. San Paulo, a lot of white Brazilian women talk to me. Uh, a lot of the blacks, like I have to go talk to them. Once I talk to them, they are friendly, but they don't talk to me in the sense that I'm black. Like sometimes in the States, you go somewhere and just because you're black, we talk to each other. But the Brazilians down here don't do that. Just because you're black, they talk to you because you're black. I'm being honest with you and transparent as possible. That was a good question. Keep on with the questions. Oh, 215 said take some vitamin C. Yeah, 215 said sent the cash app. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. When I get off the line, that's some like allergies, man. It's like some kind of allergies, man. Hold on, let me see. 215. Thank you. That's WS Marine, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $25. Super, not super chat, cash app. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna get some allergy medicine today, man. Allergies is acting up. Thank you, WS Marine, man. Thank you for the cash app, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, man. Check out his channel too, WS Marine. We did a live the other day, but you guys check out his channel. He's doing big things. Check out his channel, WS Marine. Check out his channel. And I definitely will bring him back again to do another live with him down the road. We'll definitely do another live together. Appreciate the support, my brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Man said the average person in Brazil is not being beheaded or even danger of, or the man danger. I guess he's saying danger. It is more likely you will get popped in the U.S. for cutting one of the traffic lights. I feel the same way, man. Man said Black Mars isn't rare if you can see these stories all day, every day in the U.S. Willie D said the class system is very strong in Brazil. Yes, indeed it is. Speak on it, Willie D. Willie Baker, speak on it. It's very strong. Once again, the saying is money whitens the skin. So if your money right, they don't see your color as well. That's why once they find out you're American or you a United States citizen, they treat you a little different. DG said, but my experience in the Mediterranean area of Rio tells me that people living in working class neighborhoods don't think about race. But this is my opinion. Interesting, DG. Thank you for that information, DG. Gigi said, but my experience in the Mediterranean area of Rio tells me that people living in working class neighborhoods don't think about race. But this is my opinion. Interesting. Black's Phoenix said, man, no, man, the stuff that I seen recorded in Brazil, wow, be gruesome as hell. Wow. Well, I stayed in Tijuana. It was rough there too. Tijuana, Santiago. I'm in a hostel, man. I've been in a hostel for a while, man. And Black Phoenix Mars said, man, kids cuts their friends' arms off. Wow, this is rough stuff y'all saying. Wow, interesting. Wow, unbelievable. NYC King said, TMI, you good family? NYC King, what's going on with you, champ? Willie D. Baker, Willie Baker said, any New Year's event plans? Not yet, but I'm probably going to head to Rio. I'll stop through San Paulo, but when I was told you said Rio was better, that everybody gets out of Sao Paulo. So I'm gonna do the smart thing and go to Rio. Wilson D said, "True or some gruesome, okay, stuff happening, especially by the organized crime." Okay, wow. Andrew said, "COVID is rapid down there at the moment by some." Oh, where'd you get this information at about the 19 being rapid down there in Brazil? Because people are starting to wear masks again. People are starting to wear masks again. Man said, Phoenix, you just get to read about the dude in Idaho offering four college kids in the middle of the night just because, wow, interesting. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough everywhere, man. That's why I want to put the pressure on Brazil and make it like the most gruesome place. Dave Phoenix Mars said, that's all I'm saying. Some craziness. To win, five said, on average, how much money do you typically spend a day there? If I ain't drinking and partying, man, to be honest with you, probably like 30, 40 bucks. Get some lunch, some dinner sometimes. So like $35 a day, maybe less. Some days less than that, way less than that. US. Some days less than that, maybe $8, $10. It depends. But on the average, like 20. What's up, man? Like $20 a day on the average. It all depends, man, what I'm doing. But I don't really have really crazy habits, you know. I drank a little bit, but the meals and the food here is pretty cheap. So for the most part, man, you can get a pretty decent meal here for like $5, $6. It's pretty affordable. It's pretty affordable here for the most part. Like I would say like $25. And then I got to keep paying on the hostel, which is $8 a day. So most of my things go to where I'm staying at. Oh, to win, I guess you're gonna say 215, formerly WS Philly. Okay, I'm gonna just call you 215. Shout out to 215. Then Willie Baker said you need an all white outfit for New Year's, or at least a white shirt. Okay. Let's have to go to the mall and get it. Yeah, it's pretty affordable. Once again, guys, please get a video like. I greatly appreciate it. We've been on the live for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Don't forget to support your boy, the one and only Philly Dom. Check out my merch. Go to my my the YouTube page, and go to my store. Check out the merch. You might want to get something for a family member for Christmas or Hanukkah or one of the Jewish holidays. Willie, okay, I read that one. Andrew said, if you need anything done, Rio de Janeiro is the place. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. It's crazy how the baddest chicks on earth always surrounded around crazy people. Man, hold on. I'm trying to read all these. Oh man. 215. You make it back to Philly from Cali, or you in travel mode right now, or you leave tomorrow because the day is Monday. Somebody sent a $3 super chat. I mean cash chat. Thank you so much. Let me try to see who it is. Thank you for the $3 super chat. I mean cash chat. It's from Mujida. Mujida, thank you. Thank you. Man, thank you, Mujida. Thank you for the cash chat. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, man. Please support the channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. Full-time traveler, man. Now, 215, I'm going to answer your question again. You said, what? Oh, no, this is a different question. What about if you want a lady and to party, how much? Woo! If you want a lady, you want to party, you want to have a good time, hang out with a female, man, that could be like $60, 60, $70. It'll run you. 60, $70. Black Phoenix Mars said, I dropped the website. They show crazy stuff from everywhere, but Brazil top the list. I would think Mexico would have topped the list. Yeah, 215 said $8 a day is nice. Yeah. If you're just eating food and stuff like that. But remember, I'm here in Fortaleza. That's going to change if I'm in Rio. Rio's a lot more expensive. Sao Paulo's a lot more expensive. Salvador Bahia is about the same. Once again, guys, keep hitting them like buttons, man. Appreciate you guys. We've been on the live for almost 2 hours. Let's keep it going, man. Thank you guys for the cash chats, man. Please support the champ. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button. That's the easiest thing you can do. It don't cost you no money to hit the like button. Let's try to get 100 likes today. I'm constantly doing videos, man. One thing I can tell you guys, I got probably the most videos out of any YouTuber, man. A lot of the travel YouTubers. I'm constantly doing videos. Any questions you guys want to ask me about Brazil, about the racism, what I felt like I told you before? If they think you're Brazilian, you're gonna get treated one way. If they think you're Afro-Brazilian, you're gonna get treated one way. If they think Once they find out that you're not Afro-Brazilian, the African Americans from the States, I can't really speak for the Canadians or the Europeans like that. And my African brothers said they already feel like they get treated like secondhand citizens here in Brazil. The Africans from Africa that come here to migrate or immigrate here to work and to go to school and look for a better life. 215 said, always support my mentor. Thank you, champ, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. 215. Man said, Phoenix, Mars, Brazil's great. What is it? Okay, Brazilians aren't getting popped with straight bullets for sitting at the same table as a targeted victim. That's interesting. No, the U.S. is hot, man. The U.S. is dangerous, and I can't, I can speak for my city of Philadelphia. Philly's hot, man. Philly's dangerous, man. So I'm sure they have dangerous spots here in Brazil, but I ain't felt the heat yet. I mean, I felt the energy when I first got here in the Fort of Laser, but well, I'll tell you, once you travel somewhere and you know where to go, where not to go, it's easier for you to move around, and it's not as bad as you might think it is. Had a blast with my daughter. Glad to hear that. Yeah, Roscoe's is overrated. You probably went to the one in Hollywood, man. You probably went 215. You probably went to the one in Hollywood. I should have told you. That was my bad, man. I should have told you to go on La Brea. The one off of Brea would have been better for you. That was my bad. Phoenix said, Mars is sad because people are not liked anymore. Judu, thank you again, man. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you so much. Lafayette said, what country you traveled to that was cheapest to stay? I'm going to say Haiti was cheap because I got family there. So I can control if I want to stay at a hotel or a hostel or if I just want to sit at the house. So Haiti was affordable for me because I can pick and choose what I want to do. Dominican Republic, believe it or not, is affordable for me too. It's expensive, but it's affordable. See, when you ask me these type of questions, a lot of these countries can be expensive or cheap to me. But Brazil, I'm spending a lot more money, partying a little bit more. And the Dominican Republic, I'm a kind of person I can go days and days without partying or doing nothing crazy. Then I have that one day that I'll party and act crazy and do a little bit more than what I should. So it goes up and down. Larry J. Fly said, 300 reals for a girl to party and party. And then, because, hold on. Cass said, have you been to Trinidad and Tobago? I need to go, man. They asking me to go there. Asking me to go to Trinity. Cass said, how do they treat Indian people here? I don't know. I'm not Indian. You would have to ask an Indian. Mike says, short shout out to you, Philly, for being interactive with subscribers. Yes, I try my best. I try my best, to communicate with you guys and let you guys know what's going on. Because right now, I'll just be sitting here. I got a video to edit later, but it's an easy video to edit because the guy just talked about what's going on. and how you felt about some stuff. That's all I'm gonna leave you with. 215 say hit the like button, easy. Hold on, 215. I'm about to do something. Make you a moderator. Here we go. 215. You're a moderator now, 215. Okay. Wilson D said, I do watch it. These things are not happening in Fortaleza or the vast majority of the cities in Brazil. Rio is not the whole country, as as you know, as Brazilians. Yeah, but people think Rio's like the whole country. We got 70 likes, man. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Man said, Wilson, what types of violence do you mostly see, and who are the main victims? Andrea said, have you been to Manaus? No, but I'm eventually gonna go to Manaus. I'm eventually gonna go to Manaus. People was talking about it. I'm eventually gonna go to Manaus. Lafayette Watts said, what country you traveled to that was cheap? To me, countries can be cheap or expensive if you make it. Depends on what your habits are. Like I said, Haiti was cheap because I have family there. So, but sometimes I used to spend a little bit more than I should. And even in Haiti, Larry J. Fly said, Philly, I will be in Thailand. Hold on, man. So much is coming in right now. I will be in Thailand, February, hang out. Thailand in February. Let's hang out, champ. If I can make it to Thailand, I would hang out. Duffy said, hi, Philly. Good afternoon from Ireland. And the pints of Guinness are waiting for you, my friend. Looking forward to seeing you arrive here someday. We're going to have a big party. That's all right, man. I'm going to have to push through Ireland, man. I'm going to have to push through Ireland. I'll be bubbling in Dublin. In Dublin. Wilson D said, indeed, but Brazil is getting too violent, though. X said, Wilson seems to be jaded. He always lays the live to crime, the crime porn. Oh, my goodness. Black said, man, I seen kids shot up at an airport in Brazil looking for one team. Wow. The man said, wow, this is rough. Mars, yes, it's still true. Folks still can't legally conceal carry guns around Brazil like they can in the U.S. Interesting. The man said, I seen 20 kids get popped in Texas because one kid was upset. Yeah, violence is everywhere, guys. Violence is everywhere. But yeah, in Brazil, man, if you black, you're gonna get treated a certain way. Not by everybody, some people, because I think this new generation that coming up, the people are more open minded and stuff. But some of the older people still are set in their ways. The younger generation is more loose and free because on the flip side of this, I see a lot of interracial couples here. Black guy with a white girl, black girl with a white guy. So the interracial thing is big here. Interracial dating is big here. So everybody can't be racist if you date somebody completely from another race. Cassandra said, I want to visit Salvador Bahia, Brazil. All the Afros live there and they have interesting cuisine. Yeah, that cottage J. All the Calypso singers from Trinidad say to visit that city. Wow, yes. Then Lamar said, "Good morning, Philly." Lamar, what's going on with you, champ? And Larry J. Fly said, "Philly, what's your favorite dish or drinks in Brazil?" Obviously, my favorite dish is the cottage J I just named. That's a Brazilian dish. Good, man. It's an Afro-Brazilian dish. Very good. Somebody would have to explain it, but it's like shrimp with sauce and a whole bunch of stuff. It's good. Yeah, Cass said Trinidad and Tobago's international too. Yeah, everybody keep telling me go to Trinidad, man. Black said, do the black Brazilian men have issues with black Brazilian women like here in the U.S.? Do the black Brazilian men have issues with black Brazilian women like here in the U.S.? I know, I think the situation in the U.S. is a lot worse situation. Obviously, they're gonna have problems. Women and men both gonna give each other problems, but no, it's definitely. Man, I'm sore from yesterday. It's definitely different. Definitely not the same drama. I had to blame Mama. Not the same drama. Tupac line real quick. Not the same drama that they have in the states. Yeah, Cottage J is like shrimp fritters. Very good. Yeah, Larry J. Fly. That's my favorite Brazilian dish. Obviously, I eat the I have high blood pressure, so I don't really like eating red meat and stuff like that. But also, fish water, flash water, phage water is a dish, a slave dish that they use. I actually take part in that dish as well too. But I ate it one time because high blood pressure, so I'm really trying to stay away from like stuff that's not healthy for me. And when I eat the cottage J, you can get it like fried, or you can get it with like this other type of thing that I put on there that I use. Black Phoenix Mars said, if you approach a black Brazilian female, will she have an attitude? Like, no, they don't. They don't have attitudes. If they have a boyfriend, they'll tell you. If they have a husband, they'll tell you. If they don't want to just bother with you at all, they'll tell you. If they're interested, they'll talk to you. No, they've been straight up to the point. They've been good people. They've been very good people. They've been straight up people, man. They've been straight up and to the point. Once again, man, don't forget to get a video like, support the Philly Dom movement, cash at me, super chat me, support your boy Philly Dom on his travels out here in Brazil. Oh, it's that okay? They're only one ignorant anything. Okay, man said black. The only one ignorant is you. Wow. Larry J. Fly said, Cottage J, yeah, I read that one. Mars said, if you approach a black, okay, I read that one. X said, crime is everywhere. Yes, indeed, crime is everywhere. Evil is everywhere. It's a human nature where we were interested in hearing about blacks in Brazil. We were interested of hearing about blacks in Brazil. No, the struggle is real for them. X, man. I've been talking for 2 hours, so I don't know if you've been on the live or not, but the title is basically talking about how are, how are black Americans treated in Brazil. For the most part, we're treated good, but they have to know that you're American. If they think you're Brazilian, they treat you a certain way. Afro-Brazilian, but once they find out that you're African American, brains, money, and power, you're treated a little different. And we talked about how your skin, they associate the U.S. with money and being wealthy, and a lot of Brazilians want to go there, and they talk about how your skin, money whitens your skin, so they associate African Americans and Americans. So we're treated good for the most part, but if they don't know you're Brazilian, they could treat you one way. I've gave many examples, man. I'm like repeating myself over and over, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll give you another example. I was at a restaurant a couple days ago with a whole bunch of Brazilian guys. I was on, but they were all black Brazilians, Afro-Brazilians. And when it was time for us to leave, we was asking for a check. I didn't ask. One of the Brazilian guys asked for it, and they were taking all day to get our check. And I noticed around me that two or three other Brazilian tables asked for that check that had all white people. They ran and gave them their check fast, quick. They said Conta is check. They wanted their bill, they wanted their Conta so they could get out of there. I had to get up, go talk to the waiter, and then she started talking to me in Portuguese, and I let them know, don't follow Portuguese. I'm American. I'm from the States, and bam, they gave me my check real quick, smiling and acting different. And also, I went to a sporting event at a bar, and when I went to go take my seat, they had a waiter come over to me and tell me that I had to spend 100 reals, which is only 100, 20 US, but I needed to spend 100 reals in the club. Okay, Larry J. Fly, I'm gonna check it right now. So I spent 100 reals. I had to. They wanted to tell me I had to spend 100 reals, so it was kind of disrespectful because I know they didn't tell nobody else that. They just thought I was a black Brazilian, so they assumed that. So uh, racism is big here as well. And in Brazil, they associate blacks as being low class, doing the jobs that nobody else would do, the housekeepers, the doormen, the cleaners, and stuff like that. Larry J. Fly, man, I appreciate you, man. Hold on one second. I'm gonna check the Cash App now as well, man. Big Hawk said, I'm back, man. Cool, Big Hawk. Big Hawk, cool. Another thing you guys can do for me, man, this is on another note. I just please share my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody about my channel. I greatly appreciate that. Josh 31B. I don't know if you've been to Salvador Bahia. So did you feel at home over there? How was the treatment? I felt at home over there. I felt good. I experienced another being a Brazilian incident. That's what I'm gonna call them. Being Brazilian, being an Afro-Brazilian incident. I was at a bar in Salvador Bahia. I was walking to go get my drink, and two white girls came up to me and was asking me to order them a drink. They wanted a drink. They thought I was a waiter there, and I told them no. So they just assume you being black that that should help. But overall, El Salvador Bahia was a good time. I love that city. Amazing place. That's my favorite place in Brazil. My favorite place, if I had to live here, would be Fortaleza because I like the layout of the city. I just like the vibes here. But my favorite place to be and hang out is Salvador Bahia. I like the people. Yes, there's a lot of black people there. There's a lot of cultures, a lot of vibes. I like how they wrap their heads and they wear the afros, and it's a very Afrocentric place, man. It's definitely a must. I would tell everybody to go to Salvador Bahia and definitely check it out. Definitely worth the trip. It's worth the time. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. If you got time, go to Salvador Bahia. Go there. Hold on for a second. We got to give a shout out to my boy Larry J. Fly for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Larry. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Larry J. Fly. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my brother. Adrian said, do you think Afro-Brazilians are treated poorly overall Brazil, or is it a certain region? I think it's overall. I think it's overall. I think it's overall. Because, like, once again, I'm going to keep repeating myself. They associate black with being poor, low class, and no money, and robbers and thieves. That's what they associate blacks. And, oh, shoot, I dropped my phone. They associate them with being poor. So yes, it is that's the truth, man. I'm being honest with you. I'm being transparent. So it's not no region or anything like that. I would say everywhere. Obviously, other places better than others. Maybe because Salvador Bahia has 4 million black people living there, so it's a little different. But I mean, they walked up on me there at a place and thought I was the help, and that was Salvador Bahia. Do you think Afro-Brazilians? Okay, I read that one. Is Fortaleza, Philly and Fortaleza? I was held at. Okay, wow. Exo said Philly and Fortaleza. I was held at gunpoint by the police. Baja is heaven. Hit the car, man. Hit the car. I hear you, champ. No, but that's routine. I'm not saying they right or wrong, whatever. But that's routine, man. That's routine, man. Anytime they stop somebody, I've been seeing them pull out guns in Fortaleza. They don't mess around. Fortaleza don't mess around, man. I just seen them pull. I just seen them pull guns on like 20, 30 people since I've been here. Let me talk to my boy real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I've been seeing him doing it. Yo, champ, I'll tell you, you know I'm on a live right now. When I get off the live, I'll sit down and I'll tell you the day. All right. I got you, champ. So we're talking a little bit, man. Thank you for coming on the live. I appreciate you as well. Cass said, man, I was not aware. Yes, yes, indeed. Once again, guys, please get a video like. We got more people coming on the live. Make sure you guys get a video like. Greatly appreciate it. We got 75 likes. Let's get the video like. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Please share my videos with your enemies, with your friends, everybody. Joe T said, hi, guys. Jody, what's going on? Amsterdam said, where is Fortaleza? Can I get a good skin fade? Coming there soon. Yes, you can get a good skin fade there. Yes, you can. It's in the north. It's the northeast part of Brazil. It's in the northeast. Larry J. Fly. He said, Enduro, Salvador Bahia. Once again, guys, please get a video like. Darshane said, any plans on Asia? Yes, eventually I will go to Asia. Eventually. Eventually. I don't know when. Africa is big on the heart, man. But anything can change, but Africa is big on the heart. My heart is to go to Africa, man. That's really big for me to go to Africa. This is hold on for a second, guys. Checking the message real quick. Obrigado. Okay, I'm back. Andrew said you need to go to Ghana or Gambia. Really nice. Okay, I will. But you know, I got a good friend, man, in Kenya. I am Maiwa, the YouTube champ. So I definitely want to go see him. But yeah, Ghana's on the list, man. Shout out to Mr. Ghana baby out there. Wada Maya, I am Maya. Wada Maya. Andrew said nightlife. Okay. Really nice nightlife. Okay. Definitely would check it out. The Shane said preferred country in Asia. Vietnam. Vietnam. I grew up in Philadelphia. I knew a lot of people from Vietnam. Well, I still do. They live in Philadelphia. So Vietnam, definitely, in the Philippines. The Philippines, Vietnam, and Korea. I have a fascination for them three countries in Asia. Vietnam, the Philippines, and Korea. I have a fascination for them countries. Black Phoenix, what did she reply? I'm trying to think what you're talking about. The man said, Philly, tell them about the barber shops. They are pretty cool. Yeah, they have everything at the barbershops. They're like our upscale barbershops in the States. They do everything there, man. They wash your hair, they cut your hair, they can dye your hair. You can get drinks while you're in the barbershop. They got like a little mini bar there. You can get coffee, you can get water. Obviously, it's always a pretty lady working there. It's pretty cool vibe. They play good music. The ones I be going to, they play a lot of American music or English speaking music. I don't know why, but they do. Shane said, which is the least country you would not travel to? Man, I would say like Afghanistan. Maybe I would be hesitant to, but I don't think nothing is off limits for me, man. I'm not gonna limit myself because there's some YouTubers that been going there. Mary Mary J. Brian, she went there. Some other YouTuber from England went there to travel. Black Man Travel, he went there. So it's nothing really off no limits. Rocky Khan, do you know any cheap hotels in Copacabana or Ipanema? Yes, I do. It's not a hotel, it's a hostel. Stay at Selena's hostel or stay at one of the other hostels there. Selena's hostel or one of the other hostels there. Selena's hostels or one of the other hostels there. That's where you want to stay. Selena's hostel. I think they have one in Ipanema and they have one definitely in Copacabana. I looked it up already. That's where you want to stay. Casino 77X0 said, Philly, do you cut your own hair while traveling? No. I always go to a barbershop. 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 Cash said Mary Jane. Yeah, Mary Jane, I like her, man. She from Jersey, man. I like what she be doing. No, she had the big. I support her, man. I support her. Deshane said North or South Pole. The North Pole. Andrew said Cape Verde is good. Okay. I didn't even heard of this. Said Tampi Islands off the African coast, off of Africa, or the Canary Islands. I would go to Cape Verde because you hear a lot about Cape Verde. But no, nothing is off limits. I'll go anywhere. I'm telling you guys, if I had access to $1 million or $100,000, man, your boy would be everywhere, man. I think $100,000 would get me. I think 100,000 would get me. Rocky said, Khan said, how do you spell it? Let me do it for you, man. Here we go. Right there, man. Selina. Selena's Hostel. Ohostel. That's where you want to stay at, man. That's probably one of the cheapest places to stay there. That's the hostel of all hostels. It's nice. They're nice. Trust me on it. In the Streets said checking in from Colombia. Shout out to In the Streets out there in Colombia, man. I know you and Betty doing your thing. How's that going, man? Make sure you do your live videos. I saw your other live video the other day. You was in a hotel room or the Airbnb. Shout out to you. In the Streets, man. Everybody support my boy. Support his channel, man. He's doing big things, man. Shout out to him. We got 42 people watching. Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. Thank you. We got 79 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes, man. Okay, Ray Matt said, what is your top 4 countries in Africa you would like to visit? Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, and Sudan. It's because I know people from there. I know I am Iowa from Kenya. I got my boy Flex too from Sudan. Mr. Ghana Baby is in Ghana. And I got a whole bunch of friends from Nigeria from back in the day. My boy Latif Coyote, the boxer. Shout out to him. We got a cash app that just came in, man. JL, thank you for the $5. $5 super chat. Cash app. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. JL, I don't know if you want me to say your name. That's why I put JL, so you know what I'm talking about. Your first name starts with a J, last name starts with L. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Yeah, Cash. Cape Verde does have beautiful women. Are you staying at a Selena's currently? No. No, I'm not staying at a Selena. I'm staying at a regular local hostel here. That's just nice. I don't even know if they have a Selena's hostel here in Fortaleza, but it would definitely do good. The Andrew said Colombia's nice, Cartagena and Cali. Yes, indeed they are. Shout out to my boy Streets. Andrew said Ethiopia is good. Yes, indeed. Larry J said, don't let them hit you with the scopium in Colombia. Yes, indeed. In the streets with quiz. If you don't like the content, what do you say? If you don't like the content, JM, don't watch. Well, what happened there in the streets? In the streets, you got good content. With quiz, man, you got good content, man. DC to the world, man. DC to the world. Once again, guys, please get a video like. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We've been live for 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 38 seconds. Who's counting? And then the streets is right, man. You know, if the content, JM, one thing about YouTube and music and different things, you can pick and choose who you want to watch and who you don't want to watch. If you don't like it, the content, yeah, just don't watch the channel. Oh, JM is talking about somebody else. Okay, JM, you cool. You family with me, JM. You know that. So, okay. In the streets, he talking about somebody else. He said, you're not even talking about you. Thanks, man. Hey, I wish the team was fire. In the streets, I wish the team was fire. They hurt my feelings. Quiz feeling guilty. So much hate. Black Phoenix Mars said, once again, guys, please hit the like button. please hit the like button. Brazil vibes morning. You got to take off that jersey. Brazil's out of the World Cup, man. You know I still rep them, man. If a team is your team, you got to be with the win, lose, or draw, man. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Philadelphia Eagles is my team. They've been my team my whole life, man. I cried for them as a little kid and everything, man. If you down with a team and you ride for a team, you got to be with them, win, lose, or draw. You can't just be with them when they up. Brazil lost. This is my favorite soccer team, international soccer team worldwide. So I rock with them. You know, it was a tough loss. I wanted them to win or one of the African teams, and I think we still got an African team in there. Morocco. Shout out to Morocco. Shout out to Czech, in effect, because he's up in Morocco right now. Black Phoenix said, okay, we read that one. But come on, guys, ask me questions, man. It's hard to talk on a live for 2 hours and 26 minutes and 32 seconds. Who's counting? So ask me some questions, man. We talked about the black man struggle here, the Afro-Brazilian struggle, and how that they stereotype you and think that you're black Brazilian without knowing if you're from the States or whatever. And it's rough, man. It's rough for the black Brazilian. And hopefully I pray everything gets better. The one thing I can say about the States, even with the racism and everything, you can still make it in life, and you can have a good life in the States. So I want the Brazilians. I want the Brazilian, excuse me. I want the Brazilian blacks to have that same opportunity. JM said, do you have a daily routine in Brazil, or is it every day different? Every day is different. Some days I might get up and work out. Other days I might get up and record. Other days I might check bills that I got to pay, because, you know, I'm still from the States at the end of the day. Excuse me. Got these allergies. After this, I'm going to go get some allergy medicine from the local drugstore after I get off this live. But no, I don't have a daily routine. Somebody might call me to do a video or different things, so it moves around. Got the lady in the back cleaning. She's of Afro-Brazilian descent, light skin. Once again, guys, please get a video like. Any questions you want to ask me. Also, don't forget to support me on the Instagram. Oh, we got Sorat. What's up, Philly? Chicago is in the building. Sorat, make sure you get a video like, Sorat. How's the work, man? How's work going for you? Sorat, man. How's work going for you? Talk to me. How's everything going with you? Talk to me. Thanks for the like. We're trying to get 100 likes, man. We're trying to get 100 likes. Larry J. Fly, once again, thank you for the cash app. Thank you for the support. And also, he said, Philly, did you make it to Afro-Brazilian Museum in Salvador Bahia? When I go back there and I sit there for the carnival, I'm going to definitely try to go to that museum. Everybody's been requesting it. Everybody's been asking me to do it. So I'm going to definitely do it. Man said, what's considered black in Brazil? So Larry J. Fly, I'm definitely going to try to hit that museum. Everybody keeps telling me to do it. And man said, what's considered black in Brazil? What I was told by the Brazilians, this is what I was told. If you ain't white, you black in Brazil. That's how they assume it. Obviously, you got some people that I'm going to see that are mixed up a little different, but they all consider themselves, for the most part, to be black. If I'm wrong, ask my friend Wilson D, and he would vouch for me for that. Andre said, is Brazil police anything like American police when it comes to Afro-Brazilian? Yes, they say it's the same thing. They say they have a whole bunch of shootings and disrespecting of the black man. That's what they say. That's what they told me. That's what they say. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. That's what I was told, guys. That's what I was told. Thank you guys today for all the support, man. Thank you for the cash. I appreciate it. Let's try to get it to 100 likes. Come on, guys. Ask me some questions. Let's talk, man. I've been on 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 49 seconds. Who's counting? Yeah, Andrean said, we can't catch a break. No, man. This is worldwide. No, man. They go through the same struggles we go to. And what I was told and what, people have told me down here that they're in a little worse a situation than we are, as far as like, because blacks in the States, no matter what, you could still have the opportunity to get high positions and stuff. And they're still fighting to get like big positions in government, politics, and like corporate jobs. The other day, I interviewed a black Brazilian, and he was telling me that he had got a job, and it was 100 people working on his floor, and him and another guy were the only blacks. And he said he knew that a lot more blacks would qualify for this job, but just because of their skin color, they might get overlooked on the interview or the interview process. That's what he told me. And to be honest, he's black, but he's light skinned, really light, like Obama light skin. And he told me that. So that was crazy. And he said the cops still here bother him as well. Wilson D said, Andre, Andre, I'm black Brazilian, and yes, police is extra rough when it comes to dealing with blacks. Yes, indeed. And then Larry J. Fly said, in Brazil, there's so many classifications for looks and hair texture. Yes, indeed. This is a very diverse place. If you just tuned into the live, hit the like button. Andrean, yes, it's for real down here, man. The struggle is real, man. Please, guys, hit the like button. Please give the video a like. If you haven't given the video a like, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Yes, indeed. Everybody hit the like button. Yeah, I'm still on. I'm still on the live, man. I'm still live in it. Yeah, I hit you up later today. I got you. I hit you up later today. I'll let you know. Tell Roll the Tape. I said, what's up? Shout out to Roll the Tape. Shout out to Roll the Tape, man. Brazil on Belize Vibe Z. I'm from Belize. Shout out to Belize. My son is there. But living in America for over 25 years, I don't think racism will ever go away. No, I don't think it will. It's just the nature of the people and the past. I like America, but people outside. Interesting. Belize Vibe Z. I hear you, man. Appreciate that. Andrea said, I heard there's a lot of Haitians in Belize, though. Oh, I think in Manaus. I don't know, man. It's some in Sao Paulo, and it's some in Rio, and then some cities south of there. I'll be in Manaus, so I'll find out. Brazil Vibe Z said, don't understand the struggle you got to do every day and make sure you work. You got to every day and work. Boy, it's tough. Yes, indeed. DF said, you still in Fortaleza? Yeah. I'm out of here soon, man. I'm out of Fortaleza soon. Richard Lopez said, thoughts of Salvador Bahia versus Fortaleza. Both amazing people, both amazing places. I like Fortaleza strictly because of the city. It's comfortable for me to move around the city. And it just has the certain stuff that I like, restaurant, bars, places. Everything is convenient and I can get there pretty quickly that I like. Salvador Bahia, I like the people. I like the culture. I like the vibe there. Sorry about that. Just double checking something. I like the people. I like the culture. I like the vibes. It's really laid back. It's a real laid back place, man. So if I had to move to Brazil right now, I would live in Fortaleza, but I would spend a lot of time in Salvador Bahia. I would have never thought I would have liked Fortaleza, but it grew on me. This place grew on me. When I first came here, I hated this place. I wanted out of here quick, and I met some cool people. Then I found out the layout of the city. I'm a Philly guy. I like cities. I lived in Los Angeles. I lived in the San Diego area. I lived in the Miami area. I'm a city guy. I like cities. When I was a kid, I used to go to New York a lot. I like cities. So I'm a city guy. So I just like the layout of the city here in Fortaleza. But Salvador Bahia is where my heart is at. I like that place a lot. Okay, then Larry J. Fly said, Philly, are you familiar with the different genres of Brazilian music? If so, what do you like? I like Bagaji. Obviously, I like samba. I like bossa nova. I like foha. Everything I heard, man, they have good rhythm down here. Foha is the music from Fortaleza. They play that music all the time, man. Well, not Fortaleza, but from this region of Brazil. I hear a lot of it, man. I like the vibes, man. I like their music, but I like Bagaji and I like samba. Wilson D said Haitians mostly went to Brazil after the 2010 earthquake. Yes, indeed. And some Haitians here I got to meet, and I still ain't get to them yet, man. Because Brazil is so big, man. So big, man. Man said, Philly, do you know about. No, I don't. I don't know, man. I can't explain that because I don't know, man. Tell me, Google it or something. Brazil Vibe Z said, you so your son lives in Belize. Have you ever taken him with you to the States? Yes. He's been with me to the States. Yes. Yes, he's been to the States. He even went to school in the States for a little bit. For a little bit. He went to school in the States and everything. Yes, he's been to the States. He's been to California. Yes, he has. A couple times. He's in Belize now with his mom. His mom is in Belize, so he's in Belize right now. Kelly said, Hey, Philly. Kelly from Toronto, Canada. What's going on? When you coming back to the U.S.? I'm not sure, Kelly. How's Toronto, Canada treating you? Yeah, I was in that neighborhood. Richard Lopez, I was in that neighborhood. In Salvador, yeah, a lot of stores. And yeah, I've been to that area. I've been to that neighborhood. Also close to two large shopping close to two largest shoppings in Salvador. Yeah, yeah, I've been there. Once again, guys, please get a video like, man. Belize vibes. When the last time you been to Belize, man? I was in Belize this year in August. Ken said I'm coming in February for Carnival in Rio. I'm from Atlanta. Any advice or any tips? Your first time? They say Carnival is dangerous and wild and crazy. So make sure you yes indeed. 215 the live is going strong. Make sure you give me a call, man. Hit me up via Instagram. We'll talk. There's a lot of stuff I can tell you. Is it your first time in Brazil and your first time going to Carnival? Hit me up via Instagram. Let's talk. I'll give you a lot of information because there's a lot to talk about. Your live still going strong. We've been on the live for 2 hours, 40 minutes, 13 seconds. Please get a video like, and also we're trying to get 100 likes. So we're at 94. Please support the channel. Check out my merch. Go to my community store. Check out my merch. I would greatly appreciate it. I mean, not my community, but should I go to the store? Oh my goodness. Go to my main page and check out my merch as well. Curly Stay Ready TV said, "Good morning, Philly." In the chat, shout out to Curly Stay Ready TV. She's out there in Los Angeles, California. She's on our way. Nigeria, very soon. Cool vibes, Curly. Cool vibes. Brazil vibes. Z said, "First time I went to San Pedro, it was awesome. I wish I would go and live now." Yeah, go back and visit, man. Brazil. I mean, Belize is nice, man. Belize is nice, man. Kelly said, "Hey, Curly." Zaid said, "Philly, how are you? How are you? How is Brazil?" It's man, yo, Brazil is going good, man. Muy bien. Muy bien, Brazil. Zaid, I'm having a good time. Bom. Brazil is bom. Brazil is bom, 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 bom. We got 40 people watching, man. Make sure you get a video like. Support the channel, man. Support the merch. Support me via Cash App. Super chat me. Support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Traveling is hard sometimes, but somebody got to do it. Yeah, I got stuck here in Fortaleza because I just like it, and I end up staying here longer than I should. But I'm going. I'm going next week for sure. I'm out of here. I'm out at Fortaleza. I'm gonna show you guys something different. I will be back in Fortaleza, but I'm going for now. Yo, Zaid, man, you can't say stuff like that, man. You gotta word it a little better. Can you go out on dates and stuff? Yes, you can. But you can't word it like that, man. We got kids that watch this channel. Watch how you word something. You can ask me anything, just word it in a respectable way. Jennifer Victors, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank all the moderators. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Curly, when you going? When you leaving? What's the day you leaving, Curly? When you leaving for? Oh shoot, my legs, man. I was working out yesterday, and my one leg is just. Oh man, it's. I'm getting old, man. I'm falling apart. Man, I don't know what I did. We got 100 likes, man. That's all right, man. We got 100 likes, man. We grinding, we working. You want me to put him on timeout? Yeah, man. Yeah. Can we try to keep the channel respectful, man? Jay said, "I like El Salvador. El Salvador. Your videos inspired me to visit. Where is your favorite in El Salvador?" My favorite area is Zona Rosa, we'll call San Benito. It's a very wealthy area there. Real cool, real laid back area. We're talking about Central America now. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I did to my leg. Come on, Philly Dom. I think I'm running too much. I hurt my leg, but no. But obviously, I like the whole El Salvador. I like El Tunco. Got good friends in Santa Tecla. Oh man, San Miguel. I like San Miguel. Antigua, Custalan. Antigua, Custalan. I like Santa Ana. My prayers go out to my friend in Santa Ana. She's in the hospital. Hope she gets well soon. I'm keeping her in my prayer. Andrea, we praying for you. Curly Stay Ready TV. Leaving to Nigeria this week. Curly Stay Ready TV, I got a question to ask you about Nigeria. How long can you stay in Nigeria for as a U.S. citizen? 3 months, a month, 6 months? You have to do, you can just get a ticket and fly there and they give you a visa on arrival? How does Nigeria work? Let me know. The Andrea said, "Do you plan on staying in Brazil or are you just passing through? No, I'm passing through. I'll probably end up going back. I don't know, man. I I might be going to Guyana, Venice. I mean, what is it? What is it? Argentina. I got a lot of different places on the hit list, so I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out where I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna figure it out. But I got a lot of places on the hit list. I got a lot of places on the hit list. Big King Kingston said, "Big ups, Philly Don. Big ups, man. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, family? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you." Jennifer Victor said, "It would be nice to see you in Guyana." I mean, it looked like it might be, man. I got a call from a big YouTuber. He told me to go there, and he's always been right. He told me a lot of places to go. He's always been on the money with it. He's always been on the money with it. So don't be surprised if I go there. Don't be surprised. Man, we grinding. Yeah, we got 102 likes. So Jennifer, yeah, don't be surprised if I go there. Do not be surprised if you guys see me there. Do not be surprised. 'Cause a lot of people don't go to Guyana. Don't be surprised. Trinidad Tobago's right there too. Andreas said, "I love the interviews you do. Thank you. I think it will be dope to see more of it in Guyana or anywhere else you go. Especially Guyana, they speak English, so it ain't gonna be no problem for me to talk to no a lot of people and see what's going on. Shout out to Guyana. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still here, guys. Make sure you get a video like, but yeah, your Guyana's right there, man. It's definitely worth the check out. Definitely worth the check. I'm here with you guys. Just checking some messages, got a lot on my plate. Larry J. Fly says Hernan would be dope Philly. Hardly anyone goes there, especially black YouTubers. Yeah, that was on the list too. I'm thinking about it. Suriname. Yeah, because they right next door to each other. They right next door to each other. So yeah, you're 100% right. You're 100% right about that. Oh yeah, Suriname would be good. It would be good. It would be 100% good. It would be 100% good. Once again, guys, please give the video a like. We got 102 likes. We got 43 people watching. Ask me some questions, man. What other places in South America you think I should go? And he said, yeah, Suriname. Nobody goes to Suriname. So I definitely would check it out. Curly Stay Ready TV said 30 days. I've never stayed any longer than that. You have to get permission from the embassy and you need a Nigerian visa to travel. So I could go to Nigeria. I could just like say if I wanted to fly from Brazil right now to Nigeria, I could just jump on a plane and go, and then I'll get my visa on arrival. But I only can say 30 days there. Wow, she said. So you get your visa on arrival when you get there. And you need a Nigerian visa to travel. Great information. Great information, Curly. Stay ready. Guys, check out our channel. She's going to be in Nigeria in a week. And she's going to do a lot of feminine tour. I guess, for Christmas is a big time in Christmas. And she'll be there for the New Year's as well. She's a content creator out of Los Angeles, California. Shout out to LA. And she's going to be in Nigeria. At one time, I thought she was Nigerian because she goes there so much. And she's probably one of the few people that go to Nigeria like that. But thanks for the information, Curly. Thank you, man. That was great information. That was great information. I would, okay, Curly said I attempt, okay. Curly Stay Ready TV said I would not attempt visas on arrival, especially if it's your first time. Visas take time to get. No, but I'm saying as a U.S. citizen and you go to Nigeria, can't they just give you the visa on arrival, or do everything at the Nigerian embassy in LA, or how's it go? Or you got to go? Do it online. How's it work out? What did she say? I'm waiting for Curly to talk there. We've been on the line for 2 hours, 52 seconds, and 38 minutes. Let's keep going. Larry J. Fox said French Guyana. Also, there's a lot of Haitians living there. Yeah, I know. That's what they told me. Maybe I try to hit all three of them. Maybe I will try to fly to all three of them. Let's see where that gets me. You guys will give me some good ideas, man. Then try to make my way to Africa. I'm here, man. Just checking something on here. That's why. But I'm back. But Larry J. Fly, thanks. That's good advice. Also, guys, please get a video like. We got 100 likes. We made our goal. Anything else you want to ask me, guys? I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do you want me to do more lives? I'll do another live later on today, this evening. On a late night, I'll do another live. We'll talk about Brazil and what's going on. Just give you my feedback and what's going on, man. The lives are starting to come cool and everything, man. I'll do another live later today, and we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I love to interact with the people from the channels, the subscribers. We all family here, you know what I mean? So I want you guys to be able to see that I'm down for you guys as well. Casino said the lives are dope. Yes, okay, I will do another one later then. Okay, Andrea said lives and interviews. Okay. I got another interview with the other day. So I'll do that in a little bit, man. What time is it? Wow. We've been working, boy. Okay. Jay Fly said Nigeria doesn't do visas on arrival for U.S. citizens. You have to go to the Nigerian embassy and cancel. Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to know. KG said yes. So it would be smart. And this is pretty easy. Fly somewhere like Nigeria. Fly somewhere like Ghana. I know Ghana has a Nigerian embassy. Go to the Nigerian embassy in Ghana, and then you get the visa that way. All right, I'm learning. I'm learning. KG say yes. Yes, I'm Cape Verdean from Boston. Boston, Brazil is Cape Verde historically speaking. Brazil is Cape Verde, I guess, too, historically speaking. KG, appreciate that, man. They tell me I need to get to your country. JM said, do more lives, but less Amazon stuff. That's getting boring, brother. JM, I do the Amazons because my boy, Master Wayne, he's like using my platform to do it, but he's helping me out financially. That's why I do the lives. You know, it's helping me financially. That's why I do the lives like that. But no, we skipped. We didn't do one this week. We skipped. We do them every Sunday. We would have did one this Sunday. We didn't do it. But he's just using my platform to reach out to the people, the masses and stuff like that. And I thought that would help people with opportunity. Because like I help people in Alaska with the seafood job. Master Wayne is trying to help people that want to make some big bucks or, be well off and stop, doing a 9 to 5 hustle. They can do their own full-time hustle. You know what I mean? And Amazon is one of them opportunities. But I appreciate your transparency and realness about that. Thank you so much. Curly Stay Ready TV said I said Amazon. Embassy in Los Angeles and Atlanta. You have to get visas. Philly, you'll be vetted first. Okay. I figured because I'm out in a lot of countries. I figured if I flew to Ghana, because I know you get Ghana, I think you get Ghana. Oh wow, no. Ghana, you gotta go to the embassy too. Wow, I gotta figure this out. Kenya, you can get a visa on arrival for Kenya, right? Yeah, I know. He said, Andrea said, go to Cape Verde from, you'll like it. It's in Africa, man. Yeah, once the money get a little stronger, I definitely will go. Larry J. Fly said, do another live, brother. Is definitely, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. DF said, your lives are dope. Thank you so much. I'll definitely do another one. KG from Cape Verde said, I said Cape Verde is Brazil part 2 because it's black and Portuguese, but I'm African. The slaves went to Cape Verde, then to Brazil, slave trade. KG, thank you for that. Some valuable information. Then Curly Stay Ready TV said, but yes, you going online to do information stuff before interviewing is in person. The interview is in person. Okay. Thank you for that information. Okay. Larry J. Fly said Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Senegal has visas on arrival. Thank you for that information. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Larry J. Okay. That's cool. Thank you, Larry, man. You helped me out. Ghana is the same, like Nigeria when it comes to visas. Yeah, you got to get vetted. Okay. Because I figured if I went to Africa and I stayed there for a while, I'd go somewhere like Kenya, then go to the Ghana embassy there in Kenya, because I know it's one in Kenya. I know it's a Ghana embassy in Kenya. Who counts it in Kenya? We've been on a live for 3 hours and 19 seconds. Who's counting? Once again, man, please support the channel. And definitely later on today, I will do another live. I'll give you guys my word on the late night. I will do another live. I will do another live, and we'll talk about Brazil. And then, we get sidetracked sometime. A lot of people, when they do live, they want to stay professional on the topic and all that. But I don't mind, veering off the topic and talking about Haiti and Africa. And we talked about Brazil, but I mean, in the beginning, we talked about Brazil all through the live. Got the Brazil shirt on. Yeah, blacks are. It's tough for blacks here in Brazil as well. But I'll definitely go live again. Plus, we're in the month of Christmas, so I'll do more and more lives. I want to shout out to my son out there in Belize. If he's watching, your dad love you. Shout out to my dad. I love him as well. Family members, they know I got love for them wherever they at worldwide. I'm out here traveling, out and about, doing my thing. We will talk a little later, guys. I think I should end the live now, and I'll think of another topic later. Or you can give me a topic in the description section that you want me to talk about, and we'll talk about them different topics. As long as it's about traveling. See you guys in the next video, and more videos to come from the one and only Philly Dom. Peace out.